Hi, my name is Dorota. I'm going to be starting off the presentation here that we have for dental floss. These are some of the contents that we're going to be going through, which is key facts, a little bit of history, use, floss pick, floss threader are some of the things we're going to discuss. So let's start off with some key facts. Floss is a thin filament that is used to remove debris and interproximal dental plaque. This is plaque that collects between two teeth. Floss and interdental cleaners help remove these hard-to-reach tooth surfaces and reduce the likelihood of disease and tooth decay. Some little key facts from history. So it is not known exactly when people started using dental floss, but some archaeological evidence found markings on teeth of skulls. Previously, floss was made using twisted silk fibers, and today dental floss is made from nylon filaments or plastic monofilaments. The use. So theoretical basis of floss is the mechanical removal of plaque. Toothbrushing alone is not an effective method for interproximal plaque removal. Flossing has been shown to be effective in cleaning interproximal surfaces of teeth from the contact point to the sulcus. It has been proven to remove 80% of plaque interdentally, does not produce any unfavorable consequences. So here is some advertising of dental floss. These ones are sort of the basic ones that you would see. You see a little piggy stuck in between two buildings with glide around its neck to pull it through. This one is actually one of my favorite advertisements. So obviously we're very much drawn to this individual's teeth and what's in between his teeth. But if you notice on the third Colgate, it says, not even that extra hand gets more attention than the mouth without care. So when we proceed backwards to the photo, the question is, how many of you did notice the extra hand on the man's shoulder? Probably not many, because we were more focused on what was in between his teeth. So that's kind of interesting in itself.
Dental floss is a thin thread of microfilaments used to clean in between your teeth where your toothbrush cannot meet. So how to use it? You break off 18 inches of dental floss. Wrap the ends of dental floss around your middle fingers. Hold 1 to 3 inch sections of dental floss tightly between your thumbs and your forefingers. Glide the floss between your teeth using a gentle rubbing motion. Never snap the floss into the gums. When the floss reaches the gum line, curve it into a C shape against one tooth. Gently slide it between the gum and the tooth. Hold the floss tightly against the tooth. Gently rub each side of the tooth, moving the floss away from the gum with up and down motions. Repeat this method for the rest of your teeth. Don't forget the back sides of your last tooth. Floss threaders and super floss are little flexible plastic needles that fit floss through the spaces between your teeth or under appliances. They're designed to assist in threading dental floss under bridges, orthodontic appliances, implants, and between connected crowns. The difference between floss threaders and super floss is that floss threaders, you have to purchase your own floss separately, whereas super floss comes with the floss already attached. So how to use? Start with about 18 inches of floss. Pull 4 to 5 inches of floss through the loop of the threader. And then insert the floss threader through spaces between the teeth or under the appliances. Floss picks have small handles for gripping and are attached to a flosser with 2 end posts. The 2 posts serve as a floss holder. Floss picks cannot be used to get under bridges, braces, or retainers. Floss picks make hard-to-reach places easier to access. They're beneficial if you have arthritis or difficult using hands. There's different sizes, so this one's reusable, it's a little bigger. And then this one is just a disposable, it's smaller. And then there's one for little kids. So how to use? Hold firmly by the handle and point the floss at the tip at an angle towards the area you want to floss. Guide it gently between the teeth, avoiding snapping or popping. Use the same zigzag motion that you use with standard floss. Bend the floss around each tooth and slide it under the gum line slightly. Rinse with water between each tooth. Water flossers can be used as another way to floss your teeth. So how to use? Fill the reservoir with warm water and place firmly on the base. Select a tip and click into the handle. Start with the lowest pressure setting, lean over the sink, and place the tip in your mouth. Turn the unit on. Close lips enough to prevent splashing and let the water flow from your mouth to the sink. Aim the tip at the gum line. When finished, turn off the unit and use the tip eject button to remove the tip.
So some of the brands and prices that we found for floss and flossers. So we pulled mostly from Walmart and Amazon for the prices, but you can obviously find floss and flossers in Shoppers or basically any other drugstore. So for Walmart, the lowest price we found for flossers was $2.27 and the highest was $4.27. And then for Amazon, it was around the same with $3.47 being the lowest price we found. And then for floss, we had at Walmart, we had $2.78 with the Equate brand, and Amazon was the lowest was $3.46. But obviously there's sales and everything like that. And then for floss threaders and soft pick brands and prices, we only found a minimal range because I don't think very many brands offer these floss threaders and soft picks. So for gum, we had $3.57 being the lowest, and for Walmart, and then Amazon was $3.57 as well. Water flossers, they tend to be more on the expensive range, but of course you're not using like throwing them out. You're reusing them over and over again. So at Walmart, the lowest was $77, and then Amazon, there was a wide range, but this Cozine was $45, which was pretty good.
So the first article we found was actually one by Oral-B, which explained benefits of flossing, how it helps your gums, and also conditions that may prevent you from being able to floss. So it had a lot of good information. The one part that we liked about it was the description of flossing. So it said to compare it to a carpet before and after you clean it. So before, it may not seem dirty, but once you vacuum over it, you can hear all the dirt and all the dust coming out of it. So it's kind of like flossing. You don't think your teeth are dirty in between, but once you clean it with floss, a lot of stuff does come out. So it doesn't look dirty, but it is. Also, this article, another interesting point that they made, they connected flossing with losing weight, which I thought was interesting. So it says there's no study or direct evidence that connects it, but there's evidence that supports the idea. So basically, their thought process is that once you brush your teeth and you floss them, you are less likely to want to have snacks in between meals because it'll get rid of that fresh cleaning in your mouth. So we just thought that was interesting. So the second article was called Flossing versus Interdental Brushes. And this basically just talked about which one was better at cleaning your teeth. And basically, I've been told by my dentist that the standard floss is the best for you. It cleans the best, does the best job. However, this article was just saying how it really depends on the person. So someone who has nice straight teeth, younger maybe, could just use the regular floss, and that might be the best thing for them, but an older person who maybe has big hands can't fit the floss in their mouth may have a hard time using it, or somebody with low dexterity may also have a hard time holding the floss. So it really just depends on the person which one's the best for you. So that's basically just what the article is talking about. It just comes down to what's best to remove the plaque that's forming in between your teeth.